Welcome to another episode of Film Room. My name is Coach Gibson Piper. I run Half Court Hoops Twitter and YouTube accounts, as well as the basketballplaybook.com resource for basketball coaches and fans alike. In this breakdown, we are going to look at the Lakers versus the Philadelphia 76ers. So this was a game that was about a week ago now from when I'm recording this. Had to do some editing and got a little bit behind on stuff, but we're going to look at possession by possession, the breakdown of this game, and kind of how the new look Philadelphia 76ers are doing. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So start off, the jump ball kind of went out of bounds, so we got opening set for the Lakers here. You can see a little baseline screen for Bullock. Bullock is going to turn and set a little screen-to-screener action. This is common action that the Cavs and Hawks used for Kyle Korver. So you can see a nice pass on the roll there from LeBron. So going back to the opening set, it is after this ball reversal to McGee. We're going to see this baseline little cross screen from Kuzma onto Reggie Bullock. Bullock's going to come inside after this dribble handoff up top. Normally this would be a cross screen and coming off a down screen. Kuzma actually does make a read on it and is going to come off the screen, the same screen that Bullock's going to come off of. And good D by Philadelphia, kind of jamming it up, and nothing really was open there. Then go to this high pick and roll with LeBron and JaVale McGee. Where you can see is Philadelphia's in their drop coverage, so you can see Embiid and Butler. Embiid's dropping, Butler's going to trail. That basically is how the 76ers defend all the main actions that are run against them. 76ers with the ball back, up 109-96. They're also in the horn set with a little back screen, then a ball screen into a Spain ball screen. Jimmy Butler is so wide open from three. He ends up making that. So you can see the problems with the Lakers defense. We get this ball screen and then a back screen. So Butler's going to screen for McGee. After he screens for McGee, or on McGee, he's going to pop to the three-point line. Ingram gets caught down low, and I don't know what McGee. So McGee is down low trying to take away Embiid. Ingram's fighting Embiid, so it looks like Ingram gets caught on McGee, and it's just terrible defense. Butler hits a wide open three. On the drive, Ingram coming back down, drives, hits McGee, who throws up a failing shot. Back the other way, the Simmons to Butler, Butler to Redick. Redick back to Simmons. Simmons to Tobias Harris. A little ball movement. Harris knocks down the three. Good early attack there in transition. So here we can see basically playing 4-on-3 in transition. We get a pass to Butler, who's at the rim with LeBron. We get a pass to Redick in the corner. Redick goes back to Ben Simmons because Kuzma's on him. Ben Simmons has LeBron back on him. Probably was a foul. So that's 65-63, 76ers are up. We get that Iverson action again for Brandon Ingram. This time it was for a back screen into a flare screen. Kuzma shoots it off the flare screen, ends up just misses. So here you can see that Iverson cut. This time he's going to cut off, or Ingram's going to cut off this little back screen here from Tyson Chandler. Watch how Embiid plays it. So as Embiid notices it, he's going to sag off because Chandler isn't a shooting threat. So you see Embiid sagging off here, preventing the layup. What this does is this leaves this screen naked. So you can see Tyson Chandler's going to set this flare screen. Usually on a flare screen, the big is going to show and recover. But since Embiid was in the paint on that back screen, you can see the wide open flare screen here for Kuzma. Bullock gets his feet ISO 3 over JJ Redick, and that's not really a good possession for the Lakers in my opinion. We got 76ers coming back down. We got a little ball screen with Embiid and Tobias Harris, a little pump fake. Embiid takes or Tyson Chandler doesn't take the bait this time. So you can see on this ball screen here, Simmons is in the post, ducking in LeBron. We get a pick and pop for Joel Embiid. Bullock does a good job kind of stunting and recovering because he's got to get back to his man. If they noticed it, they could have had an easy swing to JJ in the corner for a three. Embiid throws up that similar pump fake again. Tyson Chandler is going to let him shoot that this time and stays at home. Embiid does a little hang back, and he's kind of flicking it with his wrist, which usually means he's going to leave it short. When he lands forward, that's when LeBron makes a lot more of his shots. So a little early kind of ball screen for JJ Redick and Ben Simmons. We get a kick to Joel Embiid. Great pump fake. He even sold the ref on it. So you can see coming here, we got Ben Simmons with the early kind of side step up ball screen for JJ Redick. JJ is going to kind of cut in, drive in the lane, and we're going to find the same inverted type offense with Ben Simmons in the lane, Joel Embiid outside the lane. So as Redick drives in, you can see Tyson Chandler is going to help. We get a kick to Embiid. Embiid rises like he's going to shoot, really sells that pump fake. He gets the ref to put his hand up. He gets Tyson Chandler to put his hand up. We get Joel Embiid driving in the lane there, and ball to the Lakers. So 55-53. We're going to go 4-pop for Kyle Kuzma with a stagger screen and then a back screen after it. Not too bad of action there after timeout. Good defense by the 76ers. So here we're going to see this little kind of 4-pop action where baseline cross screen here for Kuzma on Brandon Ingram. Then we're going to get a double screen from McGee and Bullock onto Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma is going to come off of it, and as we come off of it, then Bullock's going to come right here into this little back screen on Boban. Boban does a good job getting under it. Then we go a ball screen for LeBron with a little pick and pop, and then Brandon Ingram clears. So this pick and pop is open. Bullock ends up shooting the worst shot in basketball. So 76ers ball. Looks like they're getting that horns action again for Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid to be involved. Looks like a little two-man game. Nice backdoor cut from Butler. So they're just going to basically put the Lakers in that scenario a lot. So you're going to see this early back screen for Jimmy Butler here at the elbow. Embiid opens up. Butler's going to come back to the ball. We hit Embiid. Embiid's going to turn and find Butler, who's going to cut backdoor. You can see the lanes open. And we hit Butler on the backdoor cut, who finishes with a nice layup.